hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Atomos Tarot, and today's question is, do they miss you? So this is intended to be a little more romantic, but it could very well not be. So I have 3 piles to choose from. I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1 is with Curious Creatures Tarot and Clear Quartz. Pile 2 is with the Star Spinner Tarot and Opalite. And then pile 3 is with Amethyst and the Affirmators Tarot. So I'll give you a second to choose which whatever resonates more with you. So that could be the cards, that could be the crystals, whatever resonates most with you. And those will be in the timestamps below. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Hi there, pile 1. So you picked the Curious Creatures Tarot and a Clear Quartz. So before I get into your reading, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to see if you have the right pile. If it sounds like you, it could be very indicative of a very strong mirroring energy. But yeah, I'll just pull a couple cards to get a vibe check of your person. Ooh. You got the raccoon and sycamore, curiosity. Yeah, right away I'm getting kind of like scientist vibes. With that keyword being curiosity, it feels like this person is very critical thinking mindedness. They just don't take everything in heart. They could be somewhat of a skeptic, but I think they have a lot of joy as well in understanding how things work. So for example, they could be into cars and they like knowing how that thing works, or like whatever their hobby is, they like making sure that they know it perfectly, if that makes sense. Okay, what is pile 1's person like? Pile 1's person like? Pile 1's person like? Person like. Also with this a Clear Quartz, it makes me feel like they want to figure out the truth about a lot of things. Like pile 1's person. Okay. So I have the, what is this, Six of Cups in reverse. This makes me feel like they're somewhat of a skeptic. They could be the type of person that doesn't believe in like soulmates or something like that. And then this is Two of Swords in reverse. Again, they feel like a very decisive person. They feel very, I want to say scientific is what I'm getting. They like logic, they like reasoning. They feel like the type of person that doesn't just take, they probably don't believe in things like tarot or astrology signs or whatever, and they kind of could roll their eyes at you, but I feel like they're still respectful about a lot of esoteric things. But yeah. What else am I getting? They feel quite playful as well. They feel a little naughty, like they like playing pranks on you, or they enjoy like teasing you or stuff like that. I think they're very smart as well. With this, and they can be smart in conventional ways, but it also feels like they're smart in a way that's not super conventional. Like they like figuring things out on their own before really trying to find like a book on it or something. Like they want to, like for example, if they want to figure out how to microwave works, they'll take apart that microwave, put it all back together, and make sure like it makes sense to them, if that makes sense. They feel like a very kinesthetic learner, so they like a lot of touching. So they could be quite physical as well. Yeah, I feel like also their family members are similar to them in some regard, or if they're not similar, their family members are not similar to them. They don't feel like they're super, like they feel pretentious, but they don't feel super judgmental about it though. Is what I'm getting. I don't think they believe in things like soulmates or or fate or whatever. They just call it coincidence. But they're not gonna be like, oh my god, you're super wrong about your ideas or whatever. They're just like, well, maybe let's agree to disagree kind of thing. Um, Yeah, they feel very practical as well. Yeah. Okay. If that sounds like your person, I'm gonna get into your tarot cards now. Let's do that. Can you see that? Okay. Oh my gosh! And the deck is called Curious Creatures Tarot. Huh? How about that? Okay. Oh, so maybe y'all had like a difference in opinions regarding things like tarot or spirituality or things like that. Um, does Pollen's person miss them? Does Pollen's person miss them? And maybe they're not the type of person who's very emotive or they don't show a lot of emotions. So that might be why you're here in this reading, to see if they actually still, if they still think about you, if they still miss you. I have a 5 of Swords upright. Okay. Does Pollen's person miss them? Oh, okay. I have the Fool in reverse. I see. Okay. I also have the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're really battling with themselves right now. And then I also have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay. I have Temperance. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I also have 5 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. And then in the back of the deck, I have Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting, yes, your person does miss you, but they're not going to come forward about their feelings towards you or anything like that. This 5 of Swords could mean that y'all got into a pretty big argument and things ended pretty drastically or big. But for some of you, it could mean that it could have been like also just smaller petty arguments for like no reason. And it would just be like constant criticism. But it could also just be like this person's really battling with themselves, trying to be like, it very much feels like, okay, like they don't, with this Hierophant, I feel like they like being logical. Even with this Queen of Swords, they like being logical and they're trying to think logically about how this connection ended, or it feels like it ended, or is in separation of some sort. And it feels like your person is really, really battling with themselves, being like, no, pile one doesn't want me to come back, doesn't want me to even um, like try, doesn't even want me to like show up because they're just gonna get mad, and that's not fair to them. And then so it feels very much like they're holding things back, and they're trying not to get in their head about it, about being like they're trying to like rationalize that it ended because it had to end or something like that. With the Temperance here and this 5 of Pentacles, they're feeling very, very lonely. Also with the Chariot, it makes me feel like part of them really, really wants to come forward, and part of them also really, really wants to just not do anything. Also, owls again. This barn owl and this barn imagery. Um, Maybe barn owls are significant to y'all because, for example, the Hierophant, usually upright, it would mean um, like a traditional way of learning or a traditional way of thinking. And then the fact that this is a not traditional card and it's in reverse makes me think either they still are thinking about things in a more logical, progressive type of way, um, or with it being in reverse, it makes me also feel like they're really, they're really, really trying to use logic, but it's not really helping them because maybe they're used to rationalizing their emotions, and it's not really helping them because they feel too much for you, or they're really, I'm really feeling that they're very lonely. Um, I think they're the type of person that usually can just like let things go. And if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work then. But I feel like they're still getting in their head about a lot of things with the 8 of Swords. Um, Again, with this Chariot that popped up, I think part of them just wants to rush forward, but then also with the Fool in reverse makes me think like they don't want to take any risks that they know is going to end with you rejecting them. Um, So it kind of feels like you did have some sort of argument or some sort of fight, and you kind of like put your foot down and were like, no, I'm done with this. Um, and maybe part of you still feeling like, oh, I hope they like actually come back and maybe, you know, show me that they care or like me or something. Hmm. And also with this clear quartz, it makes me feel like they're trying to find clarity about the situation, but it's just not working for them quite. Um, it's like they're not ready to take that leap of faith into the unknown or something different with you. Um, with that reverse, with that fool being in reverse, and also we have a lot of major arcana too. Um, also fives always make me think of change, and so it could be that they got really used to being in their lives, and now that you aren't, it's kind of making them feel a little unsettled. I think part of them with this temperance is hoping that you'll come back um, into their lives and like ask them to come back. I think this person has a little bit of a pride or ego with them, where they don't want to be the first one to like apologize, but they also like I don't think they feel like they've done anything necessarily wrong. It's more just like y'all didn't see eye to eye or didn't want the same things at the same time. I think you were very I think I think you were very blunt about what you wanted and what you needed. Um, and if this person couldn't give it to you, then they couldn't give it to you, right? Yeah, also, there you go. With the start underneath, it makes me feel like they're hopeful that this connection can still happen or or that they have a chance with you. Um, but yeah, I'm really feeling this they're not going to come forward. I think they do really think about you and miss you a lot, especially with this Five of Pentacles. This is a very lonely card, and I feel like they feel very left out in the cold by you, and also trying not to get into their head about it. But it's just yeah, it feels like they can't. They're not coming forward for whatever reason. Their pride, either um, their insecurities, or or they think you won't take them back anymore, or they just are they feel unsure. Um, is what I'm getting. I do want to get a few more clarifying cards. Does pile one's business? We have the Tower. Yeah, I think you really shook this person's life up. And then I have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. Too many. It makes me feel like when y'all were together, they thought this was a very argumentative or very passionate or very hard connection, but like in hindsight, they're feeling like, no, it wasn't all that hard. Again, also, yeah, with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like they don't think there was an equal give and take, and maybe they feel regretful that maybe you gave more than they did, and they feel regretful for that. And they wish that they did give you more. I'm honestly feeling this person um, feels like they feel like they've lost a chance with you. Like there's no way that you'll ever take them back. Yet part of them is like really, really hopeful that maybe you'll come out and reach forward for them. And they're just kind of like waiting. And trying to move on with their lives, but it's not really working out for them. Um, anyways, I think that's all I had for you, pile one. If that reading resonated, please leave a like and comment down below your specific situations. I love reading those. If you would like more videos done by me, please press that subscribe button to get notified for whenever I post a new video. But yeah, but if that's everything, thank you so much, pile one, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye. Hi there, pile two. You picked the Opalite and the Star Spinner Tarot. Oh, okay, interesting. interesting. Um, so before I get into your oracle, before I get into your tarot cards, I do want to get a vibe check with some oracle cards. To see if this is your pile. So if this sounds like your person, then you know you found the right pile. Otherwise, you might want to pick a different pile. If your person sounds like you, then it might be indicative of very strong mirroring energy as well. Yeah. So I'll put those to the sides and get some oracle cards to describe your person. Okay. Pile to this person. Pile to this person like. Pile to this person like. Pile to this person like. Oh, pile to this person like. Pile to this person. Pile to this person like. Pile to this person. Okay. So I got two cards. I got the raccoon and sycamore, curiosity, and coyote and daughtry, deceit. Ooh, interesting. They feel like a very smart person. They also feel like a person who has a lot of friends. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards. Oh. What is pile two like? We have the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're also the type of person that just doesn't rest or is always like hustling, if that makes sense. What is pile? Oh. And then we have the Hierophant. Yeah, your person feels very smart. They could really, really value family. And it feels like they're willing to kind of do anything for their family. I feel like your person is very guarded. I'm having a hard time tapping into their energy. And also with these in this Hierophant card, you'll notice like there's like keys that are blocking here. Usually keys are meant to open things, and yet it looks like it's a cross and blocking things. So it feels like your person presents themselves as very open, but they aren't actually. They don't actually talk about a lot of like vulnerable things with you or anybody really. They feel like the type of person that's very guarded. I think it takes a lot of people to get. It takes a lot for them to start trusting people. And with this deceit card, it could be that your person is manipulative and deceitful, but it could also just mean that they like wearing a mask in front of other people because they've been hurt in the past a lot by trusting people. And that first one where they could be manipulative, that could just be for a few of you, but for the majority, it feels like a lot of y'all. This person's just very guarded and doesn't like letting people in. I think they work really, really hard, and they like making sure that they have all the details and all the facts, instead of just trusting any random source. So they feel like the type of person that's just like, if they hear a rumor about their friend or about someone they know, instead of just believing it, they'll actually go to that person and be like, hey, I heard this or whatever. Is this true? And stuff. They could like giving you flowers, because I'm really drawn to these flowers. Yeah, I'm feeling your person is very guarded. I think they're also very funny. When they talk, they could deflect with a lot of humor. Um, and also with this raccoon and the seat here, again, it makes me think about a mask. It makes me think like your person doesn't like people knowing how they actually truly feel on the inside. I think they like hiding a lot of things. And that could be very frustrating to you because you're like, I want this person to open up more to me. But yeah. 4, 5. I think that's all I have about your person. Also, with this dark background and this light background, it makes me feel like you kind of, your person kind of is, kind of sometimes thinks in black and white, if that makes sense. And so they don't, sometimes they don't actually like take into consideration all of the like gray area of life and stuff. If that makes sense. It's either like you've hurt me, you're done, or you haven't hurt me and we can still be friends or whatever, something like that. Um, hmm. Y'all could have met in the winter time. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it feels like winter time is when y'all met, or winter could be significant to y'all in some aspect, or maybe next winter this person might reach out or something. Um, Anyways, if that sounds like your person, I'm going to get into your cards now. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, I keep wanting to like roll my sleeves up and get to work or something, which is interesting because I didn't feel that way in pile one. But yeah. Anyways. Okay, does your person miss you? So I have the, what is this? 5, 6, 7 of coins in reverse, and then page of wands upright. Okay. Y'all could have had quite a passionate connection. I also have 2 of coins, and it feels like y'all had pretty good balance, or that y'all had fulfilling lives outside of this connection. Does your I have fortitude, so strength in reverse, and the page of swords. Ah, okay. Yeah, it feels like you and your person didn't communicate all that well, but were quite physically intimate with each other. And then I have Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse. The back of the deck, I have Nine of Coins in reverse. I'm getting a lot of nines. 2 nines. I want to say yes, they miss you, but also they it's not they miss you, but not enough to like do anything about it. And really, they're really focused on their lives. I think when I was saying with that dichotomy thing, it's either yes you're in or no you're not. It feels like if you and your person decided to end things, your person's just gonna take that as a it's done. Um, Also with strength, sometimes with strength upright, it could mean someone's like holding themselves back from coming forward about something or whatever. With it in reverse, it's just like they don't feel the need to fight for your connection. Um, and maybe they think like, because 7 of coins is about sowing your seeds and letting that hard work fester and grow until it can actually happen. And then with it in reverse, it makes me feel like they kind of think of it as a waste of time, if that makes sense. And I don't want to say that you are a waste of time at all. It's just that maybe your person was feeling like, I don't know, like I don't know, like maybe it was like for them a waste of time. And let me say, like, even if things don't work out between someone, nobody's ever a waste of time because you end up learning something about yourself anyways. Even if things don't work out. I think they do see you as this Queen of Cups, and they do see you as this very balanced and beautiful person. Um, but maybe they took a little bit of an advantage of you, over you. Um, they kind of see you as easy is what I'm getting. Maybe like you gave to them so much, but you never really demanded enough from them. Um, and they thought this connection was just easy. And so like not that you're easy in the sense that you could like um you would just be willing to put out willy-nilly or whatever. And even if you did want to do that, that's fine, whatever. But it feels like they thought that this connection was something that didn't have to put a lot of effort in, is what I'm getting. like with this Page of Wands, usually the Page of Wands is super passionate, super fiery, super like outgoing, and super like vibrant and bright. But this Page of Wands is super sleepy, super tired. That flame is super small. Like I feel like they didn't put a lot of effort in your connection. Again, with this Strength in reverse, it makes me feel like they didn't try super hard with you. Um, Unfortunately, I don't think that they miss you in the sense like of you as a like person who's valuable in their lives. It's more like they miss how easy things were with you and how kind you were with them. Um, with these nines in reverse, it makes me feel like you were almost there with your person about something. Because tens mean completion, right? 10 is like, that's the end number of all of the pips, right? Um, Before you get into your page, knights, and all of that stuff, right? So 9 is like just before that completion. And with it in both these nines in reverse, it makes me feel like y'all were almost at commitment or almost at something. And yet, and like while your connection was good, it was missing something. And I think you also felt like it was missing something. And that could have just been more emotion from your person. I think your person is not the type of person that really has strong emotions about a lot of things, or they repress it a lot. And that's why it feels very guarded. I don't think they like feeling, quite frankly. Um, I think they could. I think they saw a potential future with you, a potential that this connection could go well, but it feels like to me that they feel very like meh, shoulder shrug about it, you know, um, which kind of sucks, um, because it feels like you were super kind and super giving and super sweet, and this person just kind of took advantage of you. Um, I want to get some, and of course, don't beat yourself up. If this person couldn't see your worth or anything like that, they're not worth your time then. Wait, let me get some more clarification. This pile two person is them. Okay, I have the Four of Wands in reverse. I have the Three of Swords in reverse. That is, I'm just gonna take those two cards and then shuffle again because there was too many that came out. And then I also have the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it feels like you could have been in a more committed relationship with your person, or this person could have seen you going further. With this Three of Swords, um, in reverse, it feels like you were hurt a lot more than your person was about this connection. And even with this Two of Swords in reverse, I feel like, again, it feels like that weird decisiveness, like it's just like, yeah, we're ended, we're done, versus not. Or they could be like leading you on a little bit. And I think you were getting heartbroken by this over and over and over again. Um, I want to say yes, they miss you, but in the sense of like how how low effort it felt for this person to be with you, if that makes sense. I don't think that they are the type of person that will come forward and give you that more commitment or give you that more effort or give you more time. Um, I think you should look at how this person is treating you now versus how they could potentially treat you. Because potentially, sure, it could be great, but with all of these in reverse, that's not happening anytime soon, you know? Um, yeah. Um, hmm. And also with this opalite, when it fell down and it kind of like pointed this way, um, it made me think a lot about like you keep reminiscing on the past or your person keeps reminiscing on the past. And I think it's you who keeps reminiscing on the past. Um, I honestly feel like your person is like if you decided to reach out to them and contact them, they would probably take you back um, pretty easily. But if you don't, they're not going to do anything about it and just move on, if that makes sense. Um, and so I think that you keep hoping that your person is going to change for you or your person genuinely cares about you, and I think they do care about you. But it's just that they feel very non-committal and they feel like they're not putting a lot of energy forward, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, and again, with that very sleepy, low effort card. Also with this page of swords in reverse, it makes me feel like they don't really talk to you about a lot of things. Also pages always indicate, like, to me, very youthful, young, immature kind of vibes. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you, pal, too. If that resonated, please leave a like, and comment down below your specific situation. I would love to hear that. I love reading those. If you liked this video and want more videos by me, please press that subscribe button to get notified for whenever I post a new video. But if that's everything, thank you so much, pal, too. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye. Hi there, pal 3. You picked the Amethyst and the Affirmator Tarot. So before I get into your tarot cards, I do want to get a vibe check of your person to see if this pile is for you. So if it sounds like your person, then you found the right pile. If not, then you might need to pick a different pile and see which one resonates more with you. If you sound like your person if you sound like the person I'm describing rather than your person, it could be indicative of very strong mirroring energy. But yeah. So I'm gonna get into pile 3. What is pile 3's person? Pile 3's person. What are they like? Pile 3's person. 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 Okay. I have the antelope and wheat nourishment. Ooh. Okay. And I also have the deer and oat healing in reverse. Okay. Your person feels quite sweet. They feel a little bit introverted, or shy, or not. Yeah, I feel like they are doing a lot of healing right now as well. I feel like they're kind of a worrywart. They could have some sort of anxiety around that, or some sort of mental health thing that they are dealing with. So either like a depression or anxiety or something like that. Because especially with this amethyst, is to clear away worries, right? What is pile 3's person? Pile 3's person. Okay, and then we have the 3 of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it feels like your person is very introverted. They don't like big parties. They don't really like loudness. They like very small groups of people. So with this 3 of Cups upright, it always makes me think of like party girl and very vibrant, fun partying energy. With it in reverse makes me feel like they'd much rather stay at home, watch a movie, read a book, something like that. Again, with this King of Wands, while they could be passionate on the inside about certain topics like art or something, they feel like they're more subdued. They don't like taking up a lot of space, and they don't like, yeah. I think they can be quite sweet, but sometimes I think they're unwittingly toxic. Also, with horns on animals, it always makes me feel like a little bit of defensiveness energy. I feel like they're a generally balanced person. And also this antelope and the deer, they're very similar. They're like kind of cousins, right? So I think your person has a good sense of self. And a good sense of like family. And again, that doesn't mean blood related family. It could mean found family as well. And so I think they care very deeply about the people in their lives, who they let in their lives. What else am I getting? King of Wands could be Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. They don't have to be fire signs, but yeah. And then Cups energy is water signs, but since it's like a 3 compared to the King, is feeling less of that. Okay, I think that's all I have for your person. I'm getting to your cards now. There's been a lot of false starts with your person. Does pile three's person miss them? Pile three's person miss them. Pile three's person miss them. Pile three's person miss them. I have the hermit. Okay. Pile three's person miss them. Okay. Pile three's person miss them. Person miss them. Oh, pile three's person miss them. And you have the Page of Cups in reverse. Ooh, pile three's person miss them. I have the Three of Swords upright. I have Three of Wands reverse. I have the Nine of Swords upright. And I have the Six of Wands. Okay, yeah. And Six of Wands in reverse and Page of Pentacles up in reverse. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like your person really, really misses you. I think they're a little heartbroken right now too. I think they're trying to not, they're really contemplating whether or not they want to reach out or not, and I feel like they're feeling a little bit of despair about whether or not they can even have a chance with you again, or they can come forward again, because with the Six of Wands in reverse, it makes me think of a lack of victory. I think y'all had a lot of fun with each other. I think you enjoyed a lot of memes with each other. I think you enjoyed texting each other a lot. And also with this Ten of Pentacles, it makes me feel like this person is like, yeah, are we done? Is it completely over now? And with the word world in reverse just underneath it, it makes me feel like they thought the world of you. And like with the world in reverse, because again, the world means a completion, right? With it in reverse, it makes me feel like they don't want this to be the end. With these pages in reverse, it makes me feel like they're starting to kind of grow up as well. Again, also with this hermit, it makes me feel like they have done a lot of inner work and is scared that you will not accept them again, or give them a chance, because I think they feel like they've messed up somehow. Also, threes could be significant for y'all. Yeah, I think they're really basically mourning this connection, the loss of this connection, because they're just like, are we done? Is this over? I think with this Nine of Swords, again, with that anxiety-inducing card, they're really, really, really overthinking and overanalyzing every single thing that's happened between y'all, and like whether or not you would even consider giving them a chance. This feels like it didn't end with a fight or poorly or anything. It just felt like y'all had different ideas about what you wanted. Maybe you wanted more commitment, or they wanted more commitment, but you didn't want them at the same time, kind of thing. And it just kind of is like that thing where it just, like, something good just kind of ended. And it's sad, and I feel like your person is really contemplating whether or not to like actually come forward and reach out. But I feel like they think that you won't give them a chance at all. Yeah, it's like they really want to come forward. With this Three of Wands in reverse, it always makes me feel like an impatient feeling. Um, yeah, I think they, honestly, I think they kind of dream about you and your potential family life together, your future home together. With this like Page of Pentacles, with this to-do list and stuff, it makes me feel like they're really like thinking about like how it would be like with you in a domestic sense, like how you would be like living together, how you would be like with children, or how you would be like with things like that. And within reverse, it's making me feel like it's not quite reality. Also with this monkey, like, kind of not covering their eyes, it's like they're aware that their anxieties are not helping them right now, but they can't help it. They can't help but feel heartbroken and feel like they've lost someone amazing. And it doesn't feel like y'all had a giant fight or anything bad happen. It just feels like life got in the way or something, or timing, or something that it couldn't work out between y'all, some reason. Or maybe this person wasn't in the right place to give you what you wanted, and so you decided to move on from it. But I think you are also constantly thinking about this person, and I think it's because this person's also constantly thinking about you. I think they constantly think about you a lot. I want some more clarification. This pile 3's person is them. Pile 3's person is them. I have the Wheel of Fortune upright. Yeah, I think they're hoping that, like, the universe will connect y'all again, or that, like, spirit will, yeah, connect you, or like some sort of like lucky chance will come along that y'all will be at the same party, or y'all will be at the same place, or y'all will end up meeting each other and they can, like, basically seduce you again. With this Seven of Swords in reverse, I think they don't want to. I think they want to be completely honest with you, because Seven of Swords is about deception, and putting a mask on, and I think they're so ready to remove that mask and so ready to tell you everything they're feeling. Again, yeah, Five of Cups. Upright, they're feeling very, very sad about losing you, or something about this connection. They're feeling very sad and lonely and isolated from you, left out in the cold by you. Yeah, an overwhelming, yes, they miss you. Even before I actually pulled out your cards, I was getting an overwhelming yes coming through. But I wanted to make sure that that was a feeling that was legitimate, or if they um or if the cards would be something different. Um, Maybe this person's the type of person that also over explains themselves a lot, or feels the need to over explain themselves. Hmm. Yeah. I think that's all I have for you, pile 3. If that resonated, please leave a like and comment down below your specific situation. I'd love to hear that. If you would like more readings done by me, please press that subscribe button to get notified for whenever I post a new video. But if that's everything, I think that's everything I have for you, pile 3. Yeah, part of me just doesn't want to leave. I think this person really is really hoping that you'll accept them again. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye, pal 3.